So, did Ruth last time? Book of Samuel is essentially the setup for David's reign. All the certain things throughout what David did in the earlier parts of essentially his reign. Then second Sam. Okay, first off, first and second Samuel used to just be one book that was shortened to become, well, broken in half to become two because of how long it is. I did the math and it would be longer than Genesis if it wasn't. So yes, it would have been long. Probably the most talked about part of the whole Samuel story is near the end, where if you go to Chronicles, it says Satan made David did this, where Samuel seems like God made David did this. Now here's the thing. Both can be true because how the biblical authors viewed things, and we have this from multiple old rabbi talkings and stuff, that technically God does everything because he allows it to happen. Yeah, take that, Calvinist. Because God allows it to happen. Technically that they viewed that as God making it happen. Not that God physically made it happen, but because he allowed it, it's essentially him making it in a way. Yeah, so neither Calvinist or Armenian. Isn't that interesting? So him allowing it to happen, yeah. And then he goes to the threshing floor where it says the angel of the Lord. An angel is there. And then he goes to the threshing floor and makes the offering to God. Angel there. Yeah. A whole bunch of... Oh yes, God's promise to David that he won't build the temple because he's a man of war. Oh, how can the Messiah be a conquering king if David can't build the temple because he was a conquering king? Yeah. Then talks about a person who will live forever and reign forever. And he thinks he's talking about Saul, his son, but he's not. Solomon, Bathsheba affair, that stuff. Oh yeah, this is where the Lord said to my Lord, who would David's Lord be? God. Who is David's Lord? God. Who's the Lord? God. Oh yes, this is also like in Samuel where Samuel's like, they rejected me. God's like, no, for asking of a king, they rejected me. So how can the king, the Messiah, be a regular person if having a regular person be the king is rejecting God. Yeah. Yeah, Saul is made king. Saul messes up. Then David's anointed king. Saul tries to kill him. Oh yeah, the whole David and Goliath thing, which some people like say, oh, it's a contradiction that Saul adds to David. What? No, it's not. They lived in a honor and shame culture. When Saul is asking, whose son is this? He's expecting the guy. He's asking it to, oh yeah, this is your son. So Saul would get all the honor and praise and glory for what David did. Yeah. And David's like, no. Yes, David killed Goliath. Jealousy after David's popularity starts to rise. Yes, David and Jonathan's friendship. No, it's not gay. Yeah, here's another example of a lie in the Bible where someone's like saying that he killed old Saul. When no, Saul killed himself. So, yeah, there's that. Why did I point that out as a lie recorded in the Bible? Because there's a group of people who, for whatever reason, don't like the concept that there's lies recorded in the Bible. As if that's the Bible lying. It's not. It's the Bible just recording what events happened. But apparently some people can't comprehend that and think the Bible's lying. It's not. So I recommend going to Inspiring Philosophy or asking to Mike Winger or Ancient Egypt and Bible for all further questions. Anyway, that was just a brief interview overlook of the Samuel book. See you next time for King.